A Confession of Marriage and Love, the true story of Leo Tolstoy and Sophia Tolstaya. Before Leo Tolstoy ever became a husband, he was already at war with himself. He was brilliant, restless, and painfully self-aware. Born into privilege, Tolstoy lived a youth filled with excess. He gambled compulsively, drank heavily, and pursued women without restraint. Yet pleasure never satisfied him. Each indulgence left behind a deeper sense of emptiness, guilt, and shame. In his private writings, Tolstoy often described himself as morally corrupt, unworthy, and lost. Even as a young man, he was searching for meaning. He longed for purity, truth, and redemption, but did not know how to reach them. Pleasure disgusted him, yet he returned to it again and again. He believed something was fundamentally broken within him. Marriage, he hoped, would save him. When Tolstoy met Sofia Andreevna Burz, she was only 18 years old. She was sensitive, intelligent, emotionally open, and deeply romantic. Sophia admired Tolstoy not only for his literary talent, but for his seriousness and depth of thought. To her, he seemed like a man wrestling with the deepest questions of life. She saw his suffering as depth and his intensity as wisdom. She fell in love not only with Tolstoy the man, but with Tolstoy the idea. Tolstoy, for his part, saw in Sophia a chance for moral rebirth. She was young, pure, and devoted. He imagined that marriage with her would bring discipline, stability, and spiritual clarity. While Sophia hoped for warmth, closeness, and emotional intimacy, Tolstoy sought order and redemption. From the beginning, they entered the same marriage with entirely different expectations. Before the wedding, Tolstoy made a decision that would haunt their relationship for the rest of their lives. He insisted on absolute honesty. He gave Sophia his personal diaries and demanded that she read them completely. Those diaries contained explicit confessions, sexual relationships, moral failures, humiliations, and profound self-loathing. Tolstoy believed that hiding anything would poison the marriage. Truth, no matter how painful, was in his mind a moral necessity. Sophia read everything. What she felt was not clarity, but devastation. The images haunted her. The man she loved now appeared both brilliant and cruel, both profound and deeply hurtful, yet she did not leave. She told herself that love required sacrifice. She believed that enduring pain was part of being a devoted wife. She agreed to marry him. They married in 1862. In the early years of their marriage, love was real. Sophia devoted her entire life to Tolstoy. She copied his manuscripts by hand, often rewriting entire novels multiple times. She managed the household, oversaw finances, and gave birth to children in rapid succession. She was not only his wife, she was his assistant, editor, nurse, and emotional anchor. During this period, Tolstoy was productive and at times affectionate. He depended heavily on Sophia, even if he did not always acknowledge it. There were moments when he was tender, grateful, and emotionally open. Sophia felt she was part of something meaningful. She believed her sacrifices had purpose. Yet even in those early years, imbalance existed. Tolstoy's love was intense but unstable. His moods shifted sharply. He alternated between closeness and sudden withdrawal. When he became consumed by writing or spiritual reflection, Sophia became invisible. Her needs always came second to his inner struggle. Sophia gradually realized that Tolstoy's greatest love was not his family, but truth as he defined it. As the years passed, Tolstoy entered a profound spiritual crisis. He began rejecting wealth, fame, and social status. He questioned the morality of owning property and believed that true goodness required the rejection of material life. Gradually, his rejection extended to sexuality and romantic love itself. He wrote that desire corrupted the soul, that marriage was a trap, and that love, as most people understood it, was a selfish illusion. Sophia did not experience love this way. For her, love meant connection, closeness, and being chosen. She was exhausted by childbirth, responsibility, and emotional neglect. She needed reassurance. She needed tenderness. Instead, she was increasingly met with philosophy. Tolstoy spoke of purity. Sophia lived exhaustion. Arguments became frequent, not loud, but deeply painful. Tolstoy accused Sophia of materialism and spiritual weakness. Sophia accused Tolstoy of cruelty disguised as moral superiority. She felt abandoned within the marriage. He felt suffocated by it. Both kept diaries. Sophia wrote that she felt erased, reduced to a caretaker of Tolstoy's ideals rather than a partner. She loved him fiercely, but resented how completely her life had been consumed by his needs. Tolstoy wrote that he felt trapped, bound to a life he increasingly despised. He loved Sophia, but resented the emotional and physical demands of family life. He felt torn between compassion and escape. They did not stop loving each other, but they stopped speaking the same emotional language. As Tolstoy aged, his desire to renounce everything intensified. He spoke openly about leaving his family, giving away his wealth, and living in poverty. Sophia, terrified, began monitoring his movements and writings. She feared abandonment, not only emotionally but physically. Love slowly turned into fear. Care became control. Devotion became desperation. Their home filled with tension. Moments of tenderness still occurred, but they were overshadowed by suspicion and pain. Sophia felt she was losing Tolstoy to an idea. Tolstoy felt he was losing himself to obligation. In 1910, at the age of 82, Tolstoy left home in the middle of the night. He left behind a letter for Sophia. In it, he apologized. He told her that he loved her, but he also wrote that he could no longer live the life he had been living. He died days later at a small railway station. Sophia arrived too late. Their marriage lasted nearly 50 years. It produced great literature, 13 children, and immense emotional suffering. It was a marriage born of love, sustained by duty, and broken by incompatible visions of what love should be. Their story is not one of villains and victims. It is the story of two people who loved deeply but differently. And perhaps that is the most painful confession of all, that love can be real and still not be enough.